Hey, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm so happy that you made time for us. My name is Ann Perry, and I am so pleased to be introducing a very special friend of mine, Natalie Parsons. Hey, Natalie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Natalie is from inspiredself.com. We've known each other for eons, it seems. And it's not that, isn't it? And Natalie is a transformational coach. She's a chakra yoga teacher. She's a Reiki master practitioner, a meditation guide. She's a soul coach. She does fantastic intuitive readings. And she's also really involved with sound healing. But why I asked Natalie to join me was that I wanted to give a bit of help to a lot of my subscribers and my viewers and whatnot on meditation, because a lot of people are struggling with meditation. You know, it seems to be the buzzword now, but everybody seems to be struggling a little bit with it. So I thought, you know, who better than Natalie to lend us a hand with that? So Natalie has very generously offered to teach us not one, not two, but 3 different meditation classes. Okay, these are all classes you're going to be able to attend for free. We'll be explaining all the details to you here shortly. But they're going to be starting up on Monday, October 15th, and they'll be held at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so I believe that's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because a lot of you viewers are from out west. So there's going to be a different topic each week, okay? And I'm going to let Natalie sort of explain it as we go along. So the first one, Monday, October 15th, is gaining awareness of your breath. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit, Natalie?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about bringing a little bit of breath into the initial meditation, because I find it all begins with breath.
Yeah.
And you know, it's really as simple as bringing your awareness to the breath. And there's so many ways to connect to that. But even throughout the day, I'll be talking more about, when we get into the meditation, on how we can bring the breath meditation into our everyday lives. So if there's a moment throughout the day you're feeling stressed out or a little overwhelmed, or you just want to take a 5-minute break, it's just so nice to bring your awareness back into your breath and have that really nice connection to meditation.
And you know, I get it. It's so important, because I, for one, when I'm taking my riding lessons, my coach is yelling at me, breathe already. And I'm like, great, all this stuff and breathe? Come on, like seriously, right? I find it very difficult, because I've always been a shallow breather. So I'm really looking forward to this particular week.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other exciting thing about breath is it's actually, our breath communicates to our nervous system and the rest of our body.
Right.
So we can definitely influence our nervous system and where that is, you know, at any moment in time.
Exactly. Now, I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to be paying most attention to. The following Monday, which would be Monday, October 22nd, will also be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. It's called Dare to Go Within Beyond Your Monkey Mind. Do elaborate.
Yeah, I actually love the saying monkey mind, because that's what I feel like sometimes when my mind goes spinning into a tangent, whether it's positive or negative or however, wherever it's spinning, sometimes it just cycles, and then I can't quite find that off switch. So it feels like there's a little monkey. You know, I feel like people can really resonate to that. And so with meditation, it's interesting, where a lot of people ask me, how do I turn off those thoughts? How do I turn off that monkey mind? And really, it's not about turning off the mind, but practicing going beyond those thoughts and beyond that space. So in that session, we'll be kind of you know, flowing into that space and out of that space, and feeling out what where that space lives for you.
Wow, that's going to be a challenge for the sevens. I can attest to that, because we're all inside our heads. We're certified monkey minds, right? I'm looking forward to that too. Monday, October the 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. How to get into the zone in unlikely places. What's that all about?
Yeah, that's a fun one. I practice that all the time. I could be anywhere. I could be on the bus or waiting in line at the bank or at the grocery store. And sometimes, you know, you have a few minutes and you want to kind of drop into your meditation in your happy place. And, you know, it's a really neat practice um, where you're able to tune in and really jump into that zone, that meditation zone, anywhere you're at. Because really with meditation, yeah, we often practice in those quiet places and we make everything, you know, we light our candles and we have our rituals, but really it's about bringing meditation into our everyday lives. And so, how, you know, can we be meditating in the middle of Times Square in New York? And the answer is yes, that's very, very possible. And so it's a beautiful way to kind of look at meditation and play with it a little bit differently. And
Was that sort of like
outside your comfort?
Sorry, we got a little pause there in the
Oh yeah.
video. So isn't it kind of akin to, you know, I used to drive back and forth to Truro from Halifax to go to work. So it was about an hour drive. And I remember many times getting there thinking, wow, I have no, like time just stood still. I have no idea what I was doing or what I was thinking or whatever. And I just kind of went from there to there and I was there, right? So when I studied hypnosis, they said that was a form of hypnosis. When you're driving and you can't quite remember how you got from point A to point B, but you just know you're there. It's like you tuned everything out and you managed to get there. Isn't that somewhat the same in meditation?
Somewhat, because part of that is also part of our brain that goes into an autopilot mode.
Right.
Where this is even beyond that mode in a sense, where we're still aware of our surroundings. But it's almost as if you can feel the contrast of the awareness of being present. And so say if I'm on the bus and I don't want to miss my stop,
Yeah.
I have to, you know, and I'm meditating, I'm keeping my eyes open, but I'm really aware of where I am in my stop, but I'm also simultaneously in that meditative zone, in that space beyond thoughts, in that space deep within, which can also happen very simultaneously with practice.
Cool. That's awesome. I'm really excited about this. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention too that we're going to be doing this over Zoom. So you can just hop onto the link. I'm going to post the links down below this video. And so you'll be able to hop on to Zoom and check it out. You can download Zoom at zoom.us. It's a free download. It's really simple, super easy. But there's only room for 100 people in there on the live call. Okay, so, but you will be able to see this. It's going to be posted both in my Facebook groups as well as Natalie's, and it will also be on my YouTube channel as well, and wherever else Natalie chooses to post it. So you'll have all kinds of opportunity to see it after the fact. So, but I think it's going to be great. And you've got something else coming up too. You want to tell us about your moon cycles journey?
Yeah, I'm super, super excited to be launching the Moon Cycles Journey online.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've been journeying with the moon cycles for almost a decade now. It was introduced to me in a workshop and a class, some classes with a mentor I was working with. And I really found it, for me, it was very life-changing because I didn't realize all these natural cycles that my body was naturally tuning into and that I was naturally cycling through. And I really never connected the dots and the patterns, but once I started paying attention to those cycles and rhythms around us, because we are bodies of water,
Yep.
You know, we're mostly water, and science says, you know, that the moon affects the bodies of water and the tides on the earth and so on. So, you know, it really does affect us humans as well. And then so tapping into each cycle and each essence was a very powerful transformational journey. So this workshop is actually an online workshop where we flow through an entire moon cycle, starting with the new moon on November 7th.
Okay.
And we will do, we'll dive into some live videos where we will be able to learn. So whether you're already journeying with the moon cycles or you're brand new, this is really for all levels. So you can take it as deep as you want to go. And so, yeah, we'll flow through the entire cycle. There'll be some pre-live videos included. And there'll also be a work booklet with action items and prompts and inspirations and, you know, all of the things that we'll be doing within the journey, including meditations, and we'll be going through manifestation and deep releasing, and really getting to know that alignment in your natural state of being.
Cool. And you have this on at a crazy, ridiculously introductory price. It's going to blow the socks off everybody. I know it.
I do, yeah. Where I'm super excited that where this is new to the online space, this particular workshop. I thought I'd introduce it at a very nice introductory offer of $33 US, and for the entire 4-week journey. So I'm super excited to offer that, and I feel like it's almost like a birthday present because it'll be my birthday month. So
right. And November's such a big month, right? So November 11th 2018 is 11/11/11, so 33. You got it. So just to recap for a second, you're going to meet live 3 times in the month, right?
Yes, we will. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. So if they miss it, that's okay, because it'll be recorded and they can watch it afterwards.
Yeah. So we'll actually, there'll be support via email. So there will be several emails that will support the journey. That's how you'll receive the work booklet with PDF that I encourage to be printed off. But then there'll also be a Facebook group, the Moon Cycles Journey Facebook, where I'll do my lives, and then everyone will be able to engage and post and ask questions and communicate with each other. And so you'll be able to meet other people who also are interested in this type of thing.
And this appeals to not just women who who have the moons, who really respond to the moon cycles, but to men as well, because we're all what are we 75-80% water. So of course we're going to respond to the moon as the moon responds to the tides, or the tides respond to the moon, I guess. So this is great. This is awesome. So I'm really excited for you. Good for you. Fantastic. So if anybody wants to get more information on that, they can go to your website at inspiredself.com, and we'll put the link down below as well. And that's great. So in the meantime, everybody want to make sure that you mark the dates, Monday, October 15th, 22nd, and 29th for the free meditation class. And you want to get in on Natalie's special offer, which is going to start on November 7th. So you better get registered ASAP. All right. Thanks, Natalie. Really appreciate your time, and so excited to start this next week with you.
Thank you.
All right, hon. Take care. Bye for now.